Hey, thank you all so very much for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate you stopping by and being here tonight. I just wanted to come on and share a bit about this past weekend and participating in the 904 pop up vendor fair. Had a tremendous time, learned a lot, connected with some other vendors here in the city, and certainly am super excited about. Hey, Burger, what's going on, Grand Glizzy? What's going on, Monet? I appreciate everybody for being here tonight. Uh, this past Sunday was my very, very first time participating in a live event in person. It has been something that I've wanted to do for quite some time, and I have to say that it went over extremely well, much better than what I thought going into it. Based here in Northeast Florida, Jacksonville, Florida specifically, and did not know a whole lot just about whether or not people would connect with the story. It's a clean product. It's a healthy product, but overall the reception was really 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 good, and I'm grateful just to have had an opportunity to be able to share with the overall larger community about the maple glazed walnut. So thank you to everybody who has been here. I appreciate y'all so much. It means a lot just to be able to have you all just to share and to grow. If you have any thoughts or anything that you would like to share, put it in the comments where you're joining from. Hey, John. Hey, Amang. Is that Amanga? How are you tonight? I appreciate y'all. But so a little bit about the event. It wasn't overcast on this past Sunday, but overall we had a good weather day. Not too hot, not too cool. Uh, didn't have necessarily a preferred spot at 904 pop up, but had a good spot, kind of towards the back of the overall event space. And more than anything, I think that just the willingness to get started was at the forefront. And that's what we did. We just simply started. More than anything, we just simply started. And having said that, after we got started, set up the tent, set up the cart, which is what we're on right now. It's on wheels. It's on casters actually. So we set that up. Didn't take very very long. A few things that I wish I had that I didn't have in place was certainly more battery power. Wish that I had a cap. Wish that I'd had maybe a generator or some other power source, and maybe even some music to go along with the overall just setup. But you learn about those things as you go along. I didn't have a branded skirt, didn't have a branded tent or anything like that. I mean, literally just your, sporting goods store tent. Had a table skirt cloth spread over this, and just the willingness to get out there and get started. I will say this: perhaps the best thing that I could have done was taking a suggestion from my wife. And she said, "Hey, you need to give away samples." And I was like, "Samples?" I had not thought of doing any type of samples at all as the lead up to this event. And when I tell you, game changer, absolute game changer. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing? What's going on, Mike? Um, by me being able to give away the walnuts, to be able to share with people, I think was an absolute game changer. I mean, people were able to taste it, get a appetite for it, and then from there they were able to make a decision whether they wanted to buy a bag or not. It was the first time in person. So when I started selling walnuts here on Whatnot, the bags were really small at $3, and we were doing like a 2 for $5 type setup because they were really small, and some of the comments were, just centered around the fact that you really need to increase the bag size. So I thought if I need to increase the bag size, I need to increase the price size, and so we started to do that. Another thing that began to happen is um, I realized that price was too low. Realized the price was way, way, way too low. and had to make some changes. So the next change was, let's go to $6. And then I began to do some math, and I'm like, man, I am losing money, excuse me, at this price point. And so we had to increase again. And we didn't stop until we just kept going. Right, until we just kept going. And not that I want to price gouge people out, but I had to be realistic with myself that, hey, if I'm going to make a profit to be able to stay in business, I'm going to have to do some things differently. Hey, Joyce, how you doing tonight? So we had to increase the price, and that was at $7. And hey, Joyce, how are you tonight? How have you been? I know. It's been a rough week. It's been a good week, but a rough week. I finished my last. What? Wow! 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 Joyce, I think you might be the only one here. It is. You are the only one here. I'm just sharing about my first in-person event. I had the Walnuts to my what? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I tell you what, Joyce. I had really planned for tonight to be like a community night, but if you're here and you want to purchase walnuts, I certainly I appreciate you, and I will go ahead and add some to the store. But I was really just stopping by to say thank you and just share my experiences. So Joyce, if you could comment and just let me know how many bags it is that you want to purchase. Obviously, if you buy the 3, you get the free shipping. Okay. All right. So let's do this. I'm going to try to do this as a hey, Christy, how are you? Let's see if we can add this as a temporary listing. Baked goods, maple glazed walnuts. Stand by just a second. Okay, here we go. We're adding it. We're adding it. Just a moment here. All right, still a big bag, y'all. Still a big bag. We're adding it now. Joyce, I do want to just, be straight up with you. And I mean, with the utmost sincerity, you have been here and you've supported. But part of the reason why I did not come on last week as much outside of Monday was because I was just wrestling with the fact that in order for me to stay in business, to get the price at a level where I'm not just, getting even, but I'm making somewhat of a profit, I had to move them to a $7 price range. And I know that for my community, I didn't want to just come across as if it was just about money. I thought it was about eating better, living better. It is, but in order for me to grow, I have to be able to raise the price a little bit. And I think we're at a place where this is where we should be. So I'm going to put up 15. All right, so we're going to do 15. If you buy the 3, you get the free shipping. All right. Hey, Lord of the Fries, what's going on? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The bags are $7 again. If you've been here and you're like, hey, I thought they were 5, and at one point they were 6 for the longest. It really is so that I can stay afloat. I want to be in a hello, Melissa. I want to be in a commissary kitchen. So we're going to go ahead and run it. If you buy 3, you get the free shipping. It is only 3 ingredients. That is the organic maple syrup, the sea salt, and the walnuts. That's it. Organic maple syrup, sea salt, and the walnuts. We're going to go ahead and run it now, guys. All right. At 15 seconds here. Let's grow, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Still the same size. Still the same size. Joyce, thank you so much. Bags are still 7 ounces. It's really like 7.35 because I make sure that I factor in the weight of the bag. Let's go. W's in the chat. Joyce, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joyce. W's in the chat, everybody. I appreciate you. Hey, Marie, how are you? All right, guys, we're gonna run the next one. If you buy three, you get the free shipping. Just want to continue on. If you are here and you are a new um, seller and you're wondering about just the overall experience, how do you do in person, how do you do out person? Um, I would say this was probably my most pivotal. Hey, Gabe, how you doing? My most pivotal tool to have, and this is just simply a square reader. Just simply having a square reader was a game changer. If you haven't, I would strongly suggest that you invest in one, so that you're, and be upfront with people. Look, if you're pro digital and not cash, then just certainly tell people that this is how you prefer to receive payments. Um, and there are, excuse me, all sorts of tools and guides of how to set it up. But this right here, this square, man, I mean, literally was a game changer for us this past weekend. Um, Additionally, we have we had two, so not just one, but we had two just in case one went down, the other one would be set up and ready to go. um, so it's been a huge plus in that regard. Hey, Ricky Bledsoe, what's going on? Is that Joe? What's going on? Elanya Wall, how are you tonight? Guys, where are we joining from if you're here? Kimberly. How are you, Kimberly? All right, happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Mama Simon, how are you? Thank you all. Joyce, thank you. Let's go, Joyce. That's for number one. Joyce, that's from the bag number two. Joyce, I appreciate you. It certainly means a lot to be able to have you here. Let's go, Joyce. Let's go. I love to hear that. Joyce, if you don't mind me asking, is that are you a fur mom? I think I see a pet in your profile pic. Thank you so much, Joyce. I appreciate that. It really. I'm not. Okay. All right. All good. All good. Really, just I only ask. I mean, it's none of my business, but want to grow the community, and I know that that's going to be a huge part of any efforts that we have moving forward. Is just having a tribe, a group of people that believe in a good, clean product. I mean, no artificial preservatives, no artificial ingredients, all 100%. And we want to be able to stay in that space, even if we add other items. What's going on, Officer Donuts? 50, how have you been? Thank you so much. How are you tonight, sir? All right, team, we're going to keep going. We're going to run the next one here. Awesome. Thank you so much. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Let's go. Doing good, man. Well, I hope that, as we prepare for Memorial Day and getting ready to kickstart the summer, that all is well for you and your family and whatever you guys got planned. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're just here tonight, just sharing. We did our first in-person event here in the city uh, yesterday, and while it was a bit taxing on the body, it was really a good day to get out and let people just see. Yeah, yep, really just let people see, the product up front. So we had our squares ready to go, which were a huge plus to us, and we sold out. We took 28 bags. I say we, like me. Took 28 bags and just told a story of just my own personal weight loss journey and the fact that I really wanted to eat well and live better and have a good tasting product. But at the same time, um, wanted to grow. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. That means a lot. That certainly does mean a lot. Certainly does mean a lot. And so we're looking to do other in-person events here in the city. Jacksonville had great, great, great weather on Sunday, and I don't have any complaints. No complaints at all. All right, officer, I know you're here. There's no pressure to buy. But for Joyce, we're gonna go ahead and run another one. Joyce, if you're still here, we are running another one. Again, if you buy the 3, you get the free shipping. Get the free shipping. Buy 3, you get the free shipping, guys. Joyce, thank you so much. Let's go, Joyce. Let's go, Joyce. Let's go, Joyce. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Debbie's in the chat for Joyce, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Officer, Joyce, I appreciate y'all. I mean, it's just a handful of us here, and you all are part of the community, whether you feel like it or not. The fact that you keep showing up means a lot. But what are some tips or advice that you have? Okay. What are some tips or advice that you have for me to be able to grow in this space? I mean, if you're on Whatnot, I'm pretty sure there are thousands of other hosts that you could buy from. But what could I possibly do that maybe I'm not doing that would allow me to continue to grow? All right. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But I appreciate everyone for being on tonight. Certainly does mean a lot to me. Purple Girl, how are you? Show your product more. Okay. I'd say go on to other lives and be a sponsor. Ooh, nice. Okay. So Joyce, when you say show product more, you mean like outside of the bag, like an example dish? Put out a bowl of them. Okay. Okay. Yep. You know, that translates very well into what I did this past weekend whereby I had samples. They were covered, but they were see-through. Go into other lives and be a sponsor. Love that. That like and like co-host. That would be nice. That would be nice. Good feedback. Good feedback. Good feedback. Awesome sauce. Well, I appreciate that, guys. I think that certainly that is something that can be done. I've even seen people who sell cookies, like they have pictures of the cookies already up. Yes, Joyce, that is correct. That is correct. Definitely. The reviews are proof positive of just what it would take to continue and having a good product is part of that growth. Yes, thank you, Joyce. Great perspective. I wonder if you change your username and be more clear what you're selling. I've thought about that, and part of this whole health wellness push is to really champion people, like go excel. And I think maybe my bio should be tweaked to convey that. I am slowly working on getting my website up and running so that it reflects a health conscious brand, a health focused forward brand. Um, yeah, but really want to encourage people to go out and excel, overcome odds, overcome obstacles. You can make it. It's more about the experience than anything. What? Okay, got it. Definitely. Update the bio. Update the bio. That would be good. Great. Great idea. Great idea. Great idea. Anybody else here have any ideas that they would like to share with us? Let's go. Thank you so much, Joyce. Officer, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Just to be able to, know that that is a tool. So sponsoring a live. Sponsor a live. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, everybody. I appreciate you all. We're going to go about 2 more minutes and then we're going to say good night. It is after midnight on the East Coast. So I appreciate you all. But over and over, a positive, 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 I would say from this past weekend was one, having pre-made bags. Pre-made bags. Thank you so much for that, officer. Having pre-made bags, having samples out, definitely having these right here, the squares were a plus. I did bring the bale because we tried to do a show. Actually, we did do a show Sunday from there, and we got 2 views. We made 2 sales from that. So a lot of things I think have been happening at a small micro scale, but how I level it up, I think, is always the key for me. All right, about 60 seconds or less, we're going to go ahead and say good night for tonight. Joyce, thank you, thank you, thank you for your purchases. It means a lot, a whole lot. All right, everybody. Until next time, please bookmark the next show. I appreciate you all. Yes, you too. All right. Good night, everybody. I hope that you all have a great, great, great night. Talk to you soon.